Hi there, it's Sandra here, and any guesses where I am today? That amazing place there, you've probably guessed it if you know it, is Blenheim Palace. It's absolutely insane, honestly, it's just huge. And these lovely gardens as well. I just walk along, they're actually dredging, what's over there? They're dredging the lake at the moment, so some of the footpaths are closed, but really looking forward to it. I'm going to be spending a day with a client here, and we are focusing on future and legacy and leadership, and what better place to do than come somewhere like this where we get the history, we get the story, and we get this fabulous nature and the trees and all the loveliness that England can provide. So yeah, very excited. I wanted to talk to you today about some forthcoming training that we've got, which we're calling Courageous Leadership. I guess, where do I go with it? I think we have to be more courageous in life. I'm quite proud of myself from my recent Malawi trip and having the courage to do something that took me out of my comfort zone. And you learn so much about yourself and how much you can do, and you learn so much about what really matters to you. And I think we've got to have more courage in our organisations, I really do. And as leaders, we have to do that. So we've decided to do, because it's what we're passionate about in the WLA, and we really help, I believe quite strongly that we help women develop their courage and their confidence and their belief in what's possible for them. When we're in the right environment and we've got the right support around us, anything is possible. I absolutely believe that with every part of my soul. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it's possible. But we kind of we need some help along the way, don't we? And that's what we do in the WLA. And I thought, well, we really need to talk about what's important and what you need to be able to be good at in order to develop that courage. So we're going to cover a few areas. We're going to do some live training. We're going to talk about the toxic environment. That was something that we've just been doing a bit of research on ourselves, and how many people are affected by a toxic boss or a toxic environment. And I want to help you think about what can I do to move through it. That's one area. Another area is about getting rid of that self-doubt, self-worth issues that some of us get, imposter syndrome, men and women. We all get it at times, so how do we help at least turn it down, even if we can't get rid? And we also want to talk about how to set boundaries, because you can't be courageous if you're just bending it like flying in the wind. I'm thinking about my hair going everywhere. If you're bending left, right and centre, and you're being too flexible, and you're not stating what your boundaries are on what's important to you, and also if you're not clear about what it is that you want and where you want to go to get it. So we're going to be covering that topic as well. We'll have a few extra special things thrown in. We're encouraging people to start signing up so we can keep you in the loop. We're going to be rolling it out in July, early July. The dates, I hope, may be on this. If not, then they'll be on the note below. So that's what we're going to be doing, really. It's all about building your courage, and I'd encourage you to think right now, what are you doing? One of the questions we ask our WLA members is, where have you been brave this month? And it's really interesting because bravery means different things to each of us, doesn't it? Being brave to somebody. When I came on the plane back from Malawi, I sat next to somebody who had just bungee jumped off the Victoria Falls. I mean, that to me is bonkers. But to her, that might be her bravery thing for the year. So it could be a physical thing, but it could also be an intellectual thing where you stood up and stepped out more. It could be where you've gotten a handle on yourself, where you've been brave about pushing yourself to a bigger direction and a bigger place. So anyway, that's what we're going to be covering, really helping you think about your courage, your leadership. How can you show up more? We're going to give you some tools, techniques, frameworks, and we're going to be talking all about what we do in the WLA. So I hope you join us, and I look forward to getting to know you. Take care.